AC by EC. Clear? AE plus EC is equal to AC by EC same. Now right side, AE dash plus E dash C. Okay? AE dash. Go to the previous picture. Here, AE dash plus this portion plus E dash C is what? AE dash, this portion plus E dash C, this portion.
Is equals to AC.
AC, this is equal to also AC.
AC.
So E dash plus E dash C is equal to AC by E dash C. Clear? Now observe these two ratios are equal. In the two ratios, numerator AC and AC is same.
AC is same.
AC is same.
Same.
If two ratios are equal, then two numerators are equal, then automatically denominator must
Denominators
be
are equal.
equal. So EC equal to E dash C.
E dash C.
EC equal to E dash C.
Dash C.
EC and E dash C are equal. EC and E dash C are equal. This is a contradictory. Why? Previously, I assumed that E is different and E dash is different. If these two are equal, E and E dash overlap each other. Previously, I assumed that E is the different point, distinct point, and E dash is the distinct point. But at the end of this, I proved that E dash C and EC both are equal. If both are equal means E and E dash is coincide. E and E dash both are coincide means what? If E dash is parallel, automatically D is also
D is parallel.
It is a contradictory to my assumption. So the given is right automatically. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
EC and E dash C is equal means what? E and E dash coincides. E and E dash coincide means what? DE and DE dash is not separate. DE and DE dash is same. DE dash is parallel, then automatically DE is also parallel. So we proved that DE is parallel to
Parallel
EC.
to EC.
Converse of the Thales theorem. Clear? These are the two theorems. Actually, geometry is somewhat difficult. Without board and chalk, without observing the faces of the students, how many students are following, how many students are feel difficulty, I am unable to understood. Yourself, you have to respond wherever you are understanding the points are not understanding, then I will interact with you and I will clear your doubts. Okay. From these two theorems, you interact yourself whether you understood or any doubts. If it is clear, then I will go to the problems, some model problems which are giving in the examinations. Previously, 2 marks questions are came in the previous exams. So let us discuss that problems. Before going to that problems, once again, I show this slides. You observe this. If get any doubt, ask me. I will clear immediately here and itself. This is a basic proportionality theorem. Read on going. Read yourself. I will show line by line. If you get any doubt between these two, stop me and ask me to clear. This is a basic proportionality theorem. Is there any doubts in the
No,
first
sir.
theorem? Yes. Still second theorem. This is a theorem. If a line divides the two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Given is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Required to prove is D is parallel to BC. This is not as it is in your textbook. To make it easy, I made some corrections. This is the second theorem. Is it clear? Any doubts in this theorem? Respond.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
No
There is no doubts.
Okay, let us take one problem. In triangle ABC, D is parallel to BC and AD by DB is equal to 3 by 5 is given and AC is equal to 5 by 6. Find AE. Any geometrical problems, always to understand the problem directly, sometimes you may not be understood. So first you draw the picture, then substitute the values, write the values in the picture. Then it is easy to understand what is given, what is required to find. Okay, here given that AD by DB, actually that is given that in triangle ABC. Let us draw triangle ABC. This is a triangle ABC. And given that D is parallel to BC, here I drawn a line, D is parallel to BC. Now AD by DB is equal to 3 by 5. This AD by the ratio of the second side, AB side, that is the AD by DB is equal to given 3 by 5. And AC value, entire side, the third side, AC value is given 5 by 6. Find AE. Okay. A is the up portion of the upside portion of the AC. Now solution. Because D is parallel to BC, it is comes under to the first theorem. According to the basic proportionality theorem, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC.
AE by EC.
Theorem. Now AD by DB is given 3 by 5 and also in the basic proportionality theorem, these two ratios are equal. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. If AD by DB is equal to 3 by 5, then automatically AE by EC is equal to also 3 by 5. Okay. Now, AC is given 5.6 and the ratio AE by EC. Here we got AE by EC, that is 3 by 5. AE by EC is equal to 3 by 5. But EC, this EC portion, how can we get the EC portion? AC subtract minus AE. AC minus AE is equal to EC. So EC equal to AC minus AE. So the ratio, what is the ratio? AE by EC is equal to 5. AE by EC value, EC is AC by AC minus AE is equal to 3 by 5 STs. AE STs I written. Instead of EC, I written EC is equal to AC minus AE. Therefore, AE by AC minus AE is equal to 3 by 5. Now cross multiply this. Cross multiply this. What you get by cross multiplying? A into 5 is equal to 3 into AC. See, again I written the same ratio. AE by AC value is 5.6 minus AE unknown value STs is equal to 3 by 5. Now cross multiplication A into 5. Now cross multiply these. These two cross multiply. AE into 5, 5AE, 3 into 5.6 minus 3 into AE. Cross multiply this ratio, AE into 5 and multiply 3 into 5.6 minus 3 into AE. Okay? Five AE, bring this 3AE minus 3AE left side, that minus 3AE will become plus 3AE. So 5AE plus 3AE equal to 3 into 5.6. What is the value of 3 into 5.6?
16.8.
Okay. Now 5AE plus 3AE is equal to how much?
8A.
8AE. 8AE is equal to 6.8. AE is equal to 16.8 by 8. Okay? A equal to
AE equals 16.8 by 8. AE equals to 2.1.
2.1.
A equal to 2.1 centimeters. This is our answer. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
See once again the same problem. This is the question. This is a basic proportionality theorem. Any line divides a line parallel to the one side divides other two sides in the same ratio. That is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So according to this, we did this problem. Okay, clear it is? Shall I go for another
Yes, sir.
problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you can.
Go to the another problem.
See, this is another question. Read out it. In the given figure is given this. LM is parallel to AB in triangle ABC, given that LM is parallel to AB. Observe the figure. LM is parallel to AB. This LM is parallel to this AB that is given. And AL is equal to x minus 3. This AL value given x minus 3 and AC is 2x. This entire side AC, this AC is 2x is given. BM x minus 2. This BM value is given x minus 2. And BC, entire this BC side, the second side, is given 2x plus 3. Find the value of x. This is the question. The triangle ABC, LM is parallel to AB. Then AL value, AC value, BM value, BC values are given, so that we have to find x value. Now, given ABC, in triangle ABC, LM is equal to, LM is parallel to AB. One side is parallel to the another side in a triangle. Automatically here, basic proportionality theorem applies. That is, ratio of the other two sides are equal. So, AL, observe, AL, this AL by LC is equal to BM by MC. This is according to the basic proportionality theorem. AL value is given x minus 3, AC value is given 2x, BC value is given 2x plus 3, BM value is given x minus 2. These are the given values I written as it is. So find LC value. This LC value is not given, and also MC value is not given. To substitute in this basic proportionality theorem, we have to require this LC value and MC value. So LC equal to what? AC minus AL. This is a LC. To get this LC, take AC, from this AC, subtract the AL, cut this AL, you get the LC or CL. Same MC. Here MC is the required, and we know BC, and cut this BM, BC minus BM is equal to MC. So substitute that values. LC equal to AC is given. What is the AC? 2x is the AC
2x.
minus AL.
X
AL
minus
is what?
X minus
MC. MC equal to BC. BC is 2x plus 3 minus is BM. BM is equal to
X minus 2.
Now simplify this. 2x minus x. 2x minus x. Minus of minus plus 3. So LC equal to x plus 3. MC is 2x minus x. 2x minus x is x plus 3 minus of minus 2 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So LC
5.
equal to x plus 5. LC equal to x plus 3.
X plus 3.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now substitute
sir.
all the given values in the basic proportionality theorem. What is the basic proportionality theorem? AL by LC. Substitute here AL value and substitute LC value and BM value and MC value. So AL value is x minus 3, LC value is x plus 3, BM value is x minus 2 and MC value is x minus x plus 5. X plus 5. Now what we have to do? Cross multiply. To simplify these two equations, cross multiply these two. So by cross multiplying, we get x minus 3 into x plus 5 is equal to x minus 3 into x plus 3. X minus 2 into x plus 3. So that is x square plus 2x minus 15 is equal to x square plus x minus 6. Now both sides x square and x square values get cancelled. 2x, bring this right side x to the left side. 2x plus x will become minus x. 2x minus x. Here minus x is there in the right side. Bring this minus 15 left side values to the right side. Then it will become plus 15. Minus 6 plus 15. So 2x minus x is equal to minus 6 plus 15 or 15 minus 6 is 9. This is the x value what he is asked to find. Once again observe this problem. If you noticed any doubt, bring it to my notice. Go through line by line. If you got any doubt, please ask me. Here this step I directly written because already you know the cross multiplication. Directly I simplify this. X square plus 2x minus 15 is equal to x square plus x minus 6. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
It's almost 1 hour is over. Let us see some similarities. Directly you write the assumption A. Criterion of similarities. A means if
Angle,
three
angle, angle.
a triangle of the corresponding angles are equal. Here A is equal to D, B is equal to E, C is equal to F.
Yeah.
Then the triangle are similar triangles. If three corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, then we call as similar triangles. This is the one important similarity. Then we can write AB by DE corresponding. If the triangles are similar triangles, automatically the corresponding sides, ratios of the corresponding sides are equal. AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. Therefore, these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF are congruent to each other. Angles are equal. These are similar triangles. It is one similarity, A similarity, and AA similarity means angle criteria. If two angles are equal, automatically third angle is same according to the sum of the angles are 180 degrees. So if two angles are equal, automatically third angle is equal. So automatically the three angles are equal. If the three angles are equal, the ratios of the corresponding sides are equal. Then it is another similarity. SSS similarity. If three corresponding sides are equal, then the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. Angles are equal. It is side. Three sides, corresponding sides are equal. Then it is also one similarity criteria. SAS, side angle side criteria. ఇంకా చాలా ఉంది కానీ టైం 1 hour, more than 1 hour అయింది. So if possible, I will continue this in another session because coordinate geometry requires more explanation. Okay, children. Somewhat I tried to explain you by making your coordinate geometry as a slide form because blackboard and chalk pieces are not available. So by using this slideshow, I tried to make your conveniency. By making slideshow, I feel that you may understood that Thales theorem and converse of the Thales theorem and some problems regarding this Thales and converse of the Thales theorem. Mostly theorem or one problem is giving in the examination, and also there is a according to the similarities, angle similarity, angle similarity, side similarity, or side angle side similarities. By using these similarities, sometimes we have to solve the problems by using the similarities. So similarities is also one important criteria. And also there is another important theorem is there, Pythagoras theorem.